And here we are going into Citadel. Very much like it is now. So here we're showing a backflip emote. The funny thing is with the valley, or the valley emote, especially the race emotes, they never really showed in the right place. Like the gray hint never showed in the right place. Here you have backflip, which is on the race. But it's not showing the other two that are available. Manticore is here now, not in forest. Manticore was pretty hard to get. And backflip, but you also have the stance, another stance, the crossed arm stance, which was not shown as a crossed arm stance, was shown as something else. And the bow. Bow had kept moving. It was an aisle, but I don't think there's any emotes in aisle now, so it's not in aisle. Here is the quest for this, and this is what that bird was related to, was the creature quest. A lot of people ask about that bird that's on that platform there. It was related to the creature quest here. Apparently, that's what people thought at the time. So that's where that thing comes from. So here's our quest. This is a flying quest. So let's see if we do this. I think this is hard. I don't remember now. It's really hard when you can't fly. No controller support on iOS at this time either. The controller support has made life a lot easier for me, especially. Look at that. It's how slowly the clouds are charging me. That's oof. Bonk. And then this is the Manticore down there. And still is, actually. Okay, there's a light. So you had this quest for the candle quest, the creature quest, and then you had the Manticore quest as well, which is the same type of flying quest. This one was easier because the lights aren't moving. They're in one place. You had to be careful of that though. Ha ha ha. The Manticore quest, the lights are moving. And I think at this point they have moved, and we're gonna have to look on my next go round. Have they moved those towers outside of your range to get to them? Those towers used to be climbable, and I'm not sure I showed a version of this that had them climbable. Nope, I think they're outside of your range to get to them at this point. So shoot, I don't think I ever showed us climbing those towers. So we'll have to find that video and show you what it was like when the towers on the side of the race entrance were climbable. This is really hard to do for me because I was not a good flyer. I'm thinking... Bonk. This is the Manticore. I'm still working on the creature quest. There's somebody's message candle. Okay, so I'm skipping the rest of that mess, and we're going to find the emote. And this is that one-handed handstand emote. And this is the one that this is my how-to video, so I'm showing that this is where it's located. That's the entrance to the area, and it's located directly above that entrance. And I do have the originals of this, the original commentary videos, which I did in December 2018, January of 2019. I actually have those original videos on my channel as well. So if you were interested in looking at those, you can. This is excruciating, and I think I am going to, no, I'll show it. I'll show you how tortured we were. I'm going to make you watch how tortured we were with this quest. Now it is just a chase quest. It's just lights. You just go find the next light. At this point, it was a carry the whole way up and around. So I'm going to make you suffer. I'm going to make me suffer with it as well. It was pretty hard. This was really slippery, too. I think it still is, actually. That brown cape does look pretty with the pattern on it, doesn't it? All of the pattern made all of the capes look a slightly different color. Like the purple cape was much prettier. Now it's kind of a magenta fuchsia, not really purple. But with the pattern, it was a lavender kind of look. The green cape with the pattern looked green. The green cape without the pattern looks, to me, it's an ugly green. It's an ugly color of green. I don't like it. The earth cape looks a little better, a better shade of green. Green's not my favorite color of clothing, so. The black cape looked more gray, so it definitely looks more black without the pattern. The pink cape looked much more of a pastel pink than it does without the pattern. The blue cape, of course, looked more blue, light blue. The teal cape looked very much lighter, but that pattern just made everything lighter. The only I like having my black cape. My blue I did like with the pattern better because it definitely differentiated it from the black. Now that you almost, in some lights, you can't even tell the difference between the two. I edited out my oops over there. I actually fell. Not good. Whoop. Letting go of the light. Very easy to fall off of here. Very slippery. The last section too was the hardest to not slide down and lose control. Okay, we're almost there, I promise. The hard part is done-ish. One more thing to climb, then to go down the other side. And you can see now why these things are situated exactly as they are, because we used to have to actually carry this across them. This was also early days of these carry quests, and they definitely got them better working every time to where they just worked better. The first ones were very difficult to work with, and they got easier. And I'll be honest, having them in the seasons now, it's challenging, but it's not nearly as brutal as it used to be back in these days when the carry quests were still relatively new and still in development. They were really hard. Now, your biggest problem is generally other people who don't know what they're doing and holding you back from being able to move forward. Back then, it was just a mess. It could just be a mess. So there's my one-handed handstand guy. He was bugged for a while and couldn't get him here. But I got him. Growing those wings are pretty slow going. So still showing backflip here, which is not here. It is on the race. There's his map.